Boss, please give me a map. I went over to a bookstore on the corner and prepared to buy a map. After all, I had to know how far away I was from St. Caroline. Go ahead, which place's map do you want, dear customer? The owner asked. Advertisements. The more detailed a map you can give me of the Holy Dragon Empire, the better. The owner took a map from the shelf and handed it to me. This is what you want, that will be 15 copper coins. Copper? I don't have any, there are only mountains of gold, gems, and the likes in the storage ring Mom gave me. Gold coins should work. But I don't know what is the exchange rate for gold and copper. Let me try it out by using a gold coin. I passed a gold coin to the owner. Is this enough? Gold coin. The shopkeeper looked at the gold coins in his hands in disbelief, bit in his lip, and then spoke with a bitter expression. You don't usually use gold coins when you buy a map. It is difficult to give change for it. Gold coins are really valuable. Of course, a single gold coin is worth 1,000 copper coins. Customer, don't you know this? The owner looked at me strangely. Advertisements, haha. Well, in the past I usually didn't need to pay on my own for these things. Oh, so you're another one of those rich young lasses who snuck out. The owner had a look of understanding. Do you have a lot of rich ladies who sneak out around here? Why does everyone immediately assume that? Here, young lady, your 9 silver and 85 copper coins. The shopkeeper made the exchange and gave me a bag of jingling coins. Silver coins. Young lady, don't you know, a gold coin is equal to 10 silver coins or 1,000 copper coins. You have to know these things when you go out, otherwise, you won't know if you're being swindled. The shopkeeper lectured me like an ant next door. Thanks a lot. I thanked him and turned to leave. This chapter is provided to you by Relibrary. Please visit Relibrary to show the translators your appreciation and stop supporting the content thief. Don't mention it, be careful on the road, go home early. Advertisements. Understood. Well, that shopkeeper was rather nice. I opened up the map and found that there are only 3 countries on it, the Luminous Theocracy, the Shadow Theocracy, and the Holy Dragon Empire. Though it can't be helped, this is a very detailed map after all. Let me see, the Holy Dragon Empire. It's pretty close to the Luminous Theocracy. I'm currently in the port city, following here to reach the capital city area. After that, from there I can directly go to St. Caroline Academy with a teleportation circle. In other words, I don't have to travel very far, I just need to get to that area city and wait in line. It seems that Mom decided to go easy on me in the end. Otherwise, with how big the 9 countries are, why would I be sent to the Luminous Theocracy, which isn't too far from St. Caroline Academy? There's still a month before terms start at St. Caroline Academy, I should have enough time to make it there. For now, I'll put the map in my storage ring and go get something to eat. Welcome, would you like to dine in the lounge or a private room? As soon as I walked into a nice-looking restaurant, the waiter asked me. Private room? There is such a high-level thing? A private room, please. Naturally, only a private room is fitting for my status. Understood, please head upstairs. One of the restaurant waiters came to lead me to a private room upstairs. This chapter is provided to you by Relibrary. The waiter took out a small booklet and asked, what would you like to order? We've got scarlet beef, but if it is your first time in the harbor city then the golden water fish is a must-try. Everything. What? The waiter, who was preparing to take notes, was stunned and felt like he misunderstood. Miss, what did you say? I said, give me everything on the menu. The waiter looked me up and down. Miss, are you sure you can eat all that? I glanced at him and slammed the table in anger. Are you looking down on me because I'm a lowly? I told you to give me everything, don't give me any more backtalk. But, can you? The waiter still looked hesitant. I took out a gold coin and threw it at him. Go quickly. I'm hungry. Advertisements. The waiter bit the gold coin as soon as he saw it, just like everyone else. Then he put on a smile and responded, I'll go immediately, please wait a moment. Advertisements. After that, He quickly turned around and rushed away like he was preparing to fart. Ah, there's nothing that can be done. Even though my body is now all small and delicate, my appetite is still that of a dragon. All of my meals end up being so large that they surpass my body weight, and yet even after all that food my figure is completely unaffected. Sometimes I wonder if there's a black hole in my stomach. Eating too much might be unseemly for others to do, but it's incredibly cute for a lowly like myself. The influence of money is huge. In no time the table in front of me was filled with different kinds of foods, all of which looked very appetizing. It's just that I am somewhat hesitant to touch the vegetables in front of me. Every meal on Dragon Island was comprised of meat, there were never any vegetables and occasionally some fruit. When I asked Mom, she said that dragons never eat vegetables. But I've got memories of a past life as a human, so I should be fine. I used my chopsticks to pick up some vegetables and brought them up to my mouth. This chapter is provided to you by Relibrary, advertisements okay, so it's a little hard to eat. It tastes less like vegetables and more like grass. It was so unpalatable that I immediately spit out the vegetables. Sure enough, there are many differences between dragons and humans. Well, it's not that bad when you think about it. When others call me to eat veggies in the future, I can confidently say that I'm not a vegetarian. But what should I do about these vegetarian dishes? In my past life, I had a habit of never wasting food. Advertisements toss or not toss? Can I even eat it if I don't toss it out? I scratched my head and thought about how to dispose of these vegetarian dishes. At that moment, I felt like my calf was suddenly grasped by a cold hand, and a voice seemed to echo in the whole room with the sound of infinite resentment. You don't seem to like the food, eh?